Thank you for tuning in to Channel 4 News. This is Bob Dillon with the News Report. We have a special broadcast today about how smoking can lead to long-term health effects. We have Cody with more information on this story. Cody. Thanks again, Bob. The tests have shown that the longer you smoke, you have a far greater chance of getting lung cancer, which if caught early enough has a 40 to 60% survival rate if it is caught at the very first stage. Yeah, of course it all depends on the type. A huge increase. You also have a huge, enormous increase in the chance of getting emphysema. Who wants that? Yeah. A severe condition of the lung which causes the shortness of breath. It caused by airways and air pockets in the lungs collapsing and becoming damaged by the continuous smoking. So come on, if you want to smoke, just think of emphysema. You want to die of a choking death? Thought so. Okay, smokers have a large increase in the chance of developing chronic bronchitis. I got bronchitis. I got time for that. You see, ain't nobody got time for that. Back to you, Bob. Thank you, Cody, for that interesting report. We'll be right back with some words from our sponsors.
My name is Larry. And if there's anything you should learn from me, it's to never smoke. 5 months ago, I was diagnosed with throat cancer. Now I have no way to talk on the phone with my 7 girlfriends. 3 of my girlfriends left me. Now think about it. Is smoking worth losing 3 of your girlfriends? Thought so. Now do me a favor and never start smoking.
Welcome back to Channel 4 News. We have had an interesting broadcast thus far. Now, today's subject, we are talking about how smoking can lead to long-term effects of your health. Now, next we have Dr. Azuzu with how smoking can affect babies that aren't even born yet. Dr. Azuzu, explain yourself.
Thank you for having me on this show. I am so glad to be here. Now, I had to stop in the middle of a surgery to do this interview, but hey, I'm getting paid anyway. Money, 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 money. Okay, but seriously, okay. Now, smoking during pregnancy can cause miscarriage or stillbirth. Now, stillbirth, which some of you may not know, is when the baby is born dead. It's when the woman gives birth to dead baby. Okay? Then the baby could also be born underweight, which is a very serious problem. Normal babies are supposed to be between 200 and 300 grams. That's the average weight of born baby. Okay? Now, it can also lead to premature birth. Smoking during pregnancy can lead to premature birth, baby being born too early. Okay, no one wants to do that because you had baby shower. You don't have to have baby during baby shower. You plan baby shower 3 months ahead and mess around and have baby during baby shower. No one wants to have that. No, 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 no. No, they don't. Now, the baby could also have a learning or behavior problems later in the childhood. So the baby may come out fine, but later on down the road, you'll see that the baby can't learn anything, and you can blame it on yourself for having that Marlboro pack and giving that baby issues. Now, certain infant death syndrome or crip death, okay? Now, it's when seemingly healthy babies, so when babies come out healthy, and doctor will be like, oh, baby fine, give you baby, and baby face start turning blue, and then all of a sudden baby dead, baby dies without a warning, and I don't know what to tell you then. I'm just don't smoke, women, just don't smoke. Please don't smoke, women, please. Please, 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 please. Please, please. Because smoking can also lead to more upper respiratory problems and ear complications and asthma when exposed to tobacco prior to birth. So don't be around people who smoke. Don't smoke when you're pregnant. So secondhand smoke is also as dangerous as firsthand smoke, okay? Now, thank you for having me. I'm so glad to share this information with you people, and I will get back to my surgery. Thank you.
Thank you again, Dr. Azuzu, for that very informational piece you just gave us. Next up, we have a very special guest. President Obama is going to give some statistics of smoking. Okay. President Obama.
Thank you for having me, Bob. It's a pleasure to be here. Americans, we like to have stats, we like to have facts, we like to have numbers. And I'm here to give you those numbers. Cigarette smoke contains 4,800 chemicals. 69 of those chemicals are known to cause cancer. Smoking is directly responsible for 90% of lung cancer deaths in America. In 2009, the year I took office, an estimated 46.6 million adults were current smokers. In 2009, 19.5% of high school students were current smokers. Also in 2009, over 5% of middle school students were current smokers. I guess they start young. Nicotine is the drug inside of cigarettes that gets people addicted. Nicotine is a very bad drug. Kills you. Kills brain cells. It makes you dumber. Now, there's ways to quit. You can go to counseling. You can go to individual group counseling. There's 7 medications approved by the FDA to help and aid quit smoking. But in other words, if you're smoking, every cigarette takes away 7 minutes of your life. Now, I want you to think about that next time you want to smoke. Thank you, Bob. Have a nice day. Oh, and see you at the poker game tonight.
Oh, thank you, President Obama, for those interesting statistics. Looks like that's all the time we have for this evening. Thank you for chatting in to Channel 4 News. And we want to thank you. And once again, don't smoke. It's bad for you. We're out.
Clear. God, man, why I gotta be... This is like my 100th take of this one thing.
Now, babies are born to mothers who smoke during pregnancy.
Thank you for watching Channel 4 News. My name is Bob Dylan. We have a special broadcast today. News reporters don't say
Thanks, Bob. Tests and surveys have shown that the longer you smoke, you have a far greater chance of getting lung cancer, which if caught early enough, has a 40 to 60% survival rate if it is caught in the very first stage of messing up.
Thank you for tuning in to Channel 4 News. This is Bob Dylan with the special broadcast we have today. The broadcast is about how smoking can lead to long-term effects of your health.
See, if you don't write stuff down, man, this stuff is difficult.
Thank you again, Dr. Azuzu, for that very informational piece you just put together. News reporters don't say, oh, gosh. Thank you for tuning in to Bob.
Thank you for tuning in to Bob Dylan.